Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what is most obviously very crucially important. Today on This Is Important...
Well, laugh. I can't laugh. Too horny.
Dude, some people have the Dark Carnival of the Souls, and some people have the Golden Goggles, man. We all are just looking for our people.
What up, Hermione? What it do, baby boo?
Let's go. We're back. The great Malenko? Who's there?
Well, Blake inspired me the other day when he had that Juggalo shirt on. I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
What did that shirt say? It was a good one.
Luck of the Juggalos.
Yeah, Luck of the Juggalos.
It was supposed to come for St. Patrick's Day, but you know, ICP, we let them. They operate at a
they operate on clown time.
Clown time,
Yeah,
baby.
Great Malenko.
We love them.
Now, there's still a great Juggalo movement, I would assume, because there's
The greatest.
there's still
Yeah, one of the best.
And by best we are all in agreement that they're dirt people, or we think it's cool, or
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. You're right.
I mean,
Haven't been.
we should go now that the spotlight has dimmed a bit. I feel like when we did the Juggalo episode on Workaholics, the spotlight was really shining. But I feel like now we can go back and it's all just like true believers. Is that what they call themselves? True believers?
No, they call themselves ninja.
Yeah, they call each other
That's what they call themselves.
because they can't say the N-word. And
So they've chosen that.
it's insane, dude.
Right. They're like, this is the closest we can get, and kind of wink at each other without
Without just being fully racist.
But that's what clowns do.
Remember when the FBI was like, they are officially like a gang? Like
They loved it.
Mm-hmm.
it came way later in it too. It was like, what are you guys doing? Like, just leave them alone.
Yeah. And did that cross you the wrong way? How late
Yeah.
they came to it, Blake?
Yeah.
I did, because they're more of a friendship family than a gang, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Maybe they're a mafia.
Well, only because we made that episode about in Workaholics. Do you think that?
That's true.
Yeah, I think it's because what are their names? Like Violent J, and what's the other one?
Shaggy Too Dope.
Shaggy Too Dope. Come on, bro.
Shaggy Too Dope. I'm so sorry.
Give me
I'm
a
so
hell
sorry.
yeah!
Come on. You're getting your clown card revoked.
Only because if they were like, yo, what's up, my ninjas? How about we go and storm the Capitol on January 7th, one day later? They would. How many?
Yeah.
Let's talk about how many ICP members, like,
Because half of them are like already there. They're like, we're here.
were already there. They
Yeah,
already
yeah.
stormed, and they're like, we're staying one more day.
So we're staying one more day. Hey, you got enough Fago for tonight?
Like, I bet realistically,
How many Juggalos stormed the
20% of everyone on January 6th is an ICP fan.
And I have a theory. I've got a theory to go with this.
Please.
Okay.
I bet another 25%
Okay.
of the people there on January 6th have children that are insane clown posse people.
Mhm.
And that's what drove them. They're like, we got to fucking fix the system. My daughter's out there sucking dicks with clowns.
Donkey!
Stop. You guys got it.
Pouring Fago all over her titties.
You guys got it all wrong. I actually think the ICP fan base, Juggalos,
You got it.
are very progressive. I think they are. I think they're forward thinkers, dude.
That's right, my ninja.
And like,
You're
and
absolutely right,
Can
man.
you,
Oh,
can you,
good!
And
for
what
you.
makes you think that? Because
can you speak more on that?
you think mud wrestling and
Yeah, and it's a lot of.
asking how magnets work, questioning how magnets work.
You want to know why? It's because it's a lot of inclusion. Like, they took Coolio when Coolio was down in the dumps, and they uplifted him. They're all.
When was that? When was
Before-
Coolio down in the dumps?
I think Coolio had some dark time.
Well, you know why they took Coolio and brought him into the fold is
Why is that?
because his rate has fallen so low that they could
Right.
afford to get Coolio.
So this is how the
I'm
business
pissed
works.
now.
yeah,
What-
so
Whatever, bro.
You chase that moolah.
whatever.
So then they had the whatever his rate ended up being. They were like, oh, we can afford Coolio.
And his hair,
Bro.
his hair kind of like
Matched.
he's clown adjacent.
Okay.
Yeah, it matched the other.
Fair enough. But you know what?
Yeah. How about when Jeff Fahey told us he went to Coolio's wedding? I was like, all right, now we're just name dropping Jeff.
Okie dokie.
I mean, that's peak Coolio.
Yeah, Jeff Fahey was. Explain exactly who he was. He was the
Jeff Fahey, actor who played a like a homeless character on House, bum. Played a bum.
Thank you.
On Workaholics, whose raccoon like attacked us and then we killed it and we didn't know it was his pet. And he like brought Oscar sauce to the fucking episode. Because he's got those eyes, and those eyes are unreal.
It took me a bit to understand what you were talking about, Oscar sauce. I was like, he brought his own like steak sauce?
He didn't win an Oscar, though.
Yeah, you didn't get any of that?
Oscar sauce? Fuck, I would have.
He didn't win an Oscar, though.
Dude was cooking. He was cooking ribs at lunch.
I would have eaten some Oscar sauce.
No, but he like, you know, you have some people who come in onto a comedy, and they do comedy, but he did Oscar sauce.
Yeah, he was like Oscar sauce on the scene.
Right.
He was acting like someone who genuinely lost their pet raccoon. I don't think we were ready for it. Yeah, way funnier, of course.
Which was way funnier. It was way funnier.
Right.
I mean, that's we talk about that a lot on the Righteous Gemstones about and why it works so well bringing in Bradley Cooper for the first episode of this season to play like our great grandfather who started Gemstones in the ministry. Is because he had never seen the show.
Yeah.
Sick.
He never even watched the show.
Yeah.
He just was a fan of Danny's and wanted to be in that world, read the script, really liked, responded to the material. And he was like, I don't want to watch it because I know it's a comedy and I don't want to be informed.
He just kept saying, I don't want to watch it.
I don't want to watch it.
We get it, dude. We get it.
Like,
I've heard about it. It sounds stupid.
Well, we can give you some episodes to watch.
No thanks.
Yeah, I'm good.
Pass.
I don't want to watch it.
Never seen it.
I don't want to watch it.
Go ahead and send. I'm not going to watch them.
Shut up. Pay me. No, he was like, I don't want to be informed by the comedy. And then subconsciously, I'm trying to do bits or like. But
he
play
sounds
it
like a good time. All these big words. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Hello. Yeah, but I mean, but then he
give me another hangover, bro. Come on.
Played it super straight, and I thought that was better. Much like Jeff Fahey. He's
you know who he looked like in it?
Jeff Fahey is our Bradley Cooper.
He is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
He looked like our boy John Carcieri.
Oh, writer on
because Carcieri's got some eyes on him.
Yeah, he does. Beautiful eyes.
He's very beautiful.
And I don't know. That was my big takeaway. I was like, this is Carcieri getting in an episode.
He is in that episode.
Yes, he's in the firing squad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a writer on Workaholics. He's a writer for all of Danny's shows, right?
Yeah, all of Danny's shows. Yeah. He was a big get for us.
Super funny
in the
dude.
Workaholics writers room. Yeah, very funny guy.
Super funny dude.
He brought the funk to the function for sure.
He really did.
It definitely took us an entire season to learn how to pronounce his last name, and it's pretty easy. It's Carcieri. It's Carcieri.
Oh, I still don't feel comfortable saying it.
Yeah, it's Carcieri.
Yeah, it's Carcieri.
I thought it was Carcietti.
But he's one of those people who goes, I don't care.
Yeah, we were putting some extra stank on it. We were like, Carcieri.
It never helps.
Fucking idiot.
It never helps when someone's like, whatever, however you want. And you're like,
oh, yeah. You're like, no, I got to know. But then.
Well, I speak about you. Like people call and go, how is he? And I go, who? And they're like, check down. I go, I never met him. But if we're all pronouncing the name correctly, then I know.
Then we would know.
I've worked with him every day for
would
a long time.
Would it be putting him too much on blast if we told you what internet video he shared with us where we were like,
I think so.
Yeah, that would be. It would be.
I think that'd be pretty blasty.
It wasn't that bad, but I guess.
It wasn't that good.
It would be.
Wasn't that good.
Yeah. Why is it that only is it because they're like just white people that feel comfortable putting extra stank on their name? I feel like no other ethnicity would you put on like.
I thought you were going back to the ICP. Go ahead.
Yeah, so did I.
Would you put like an extra stank?
Would
you put on the like Carcieri? But there's no other. If it's an Indian name, you're not going to put an Indian accent on it, or you know what I mean. You're not going to.
But what are you talking? This is commonplace now, where people are like, actually, it's pronounced this.
Yeah, you kind of spoke about it with who was it? Haley Bieber, where it was like she puts emphasis on like tamale and like.
No, that was
who was that?
Her name's crazy. Hilaria Baldwin? Isn't her name Hilaria?
Her name is crazy.
Hey, Chloe, is it Hilaria Baldwin? Is that her name, Hilaria?
She doesn't know what you're talking about.
This is Alec Baldwin's wife.
Alec Baldwin's wife.
Yeah.
Her real name's Hillary, but she wants to go by Hilaria, which is crazy.
And the whole thing with her is that she spoke with an accent, but wasn't raised by people with accents, and kind of got like people from her high school were like, "What's happening?"
She's never lived there. She's never, like she just adopted this.
I talk whiter than I ever have now.
You're getting whiter by the year.
You know what I mean? Like yeah,
you're getting whiter. Yeah, that's true.
And so like,
what's going on?
We evolve, we change. Some people get
devolve,
more ethnic.
But the knock on her, and I don't really care, is she like acted like she didn't know words in English when she was raised speaking English and no other language.
Right. She was saying like, how you say, right.
She was like, how do you say cucumber? Cucumber?
Right.
And you're like, it's cucumber, bitch. You know the word.
But as far as names go, I feel like people are like, hey, can you pronounce it this way? I just worked with an actress.
Here we go.
Who's Japanese and was like, hey, actually, don't pronounce it that way. It's this.
And you have forgot the pronunciation.
I was like, got it. No, I just don't want to air them out. I'm like,
yeah, but you don't put stank on it. You're not like
the way you have to say it. There's some, and by the way, I don't know if stank is
You don't say. What the fuck is going on?
I think it's just a little more authentic.
Well, if you say my last name's Irish, you're not going to go, hey, what's up, Adam? Devine. You're not going to put on Devine.
You don't say Kyle Newacheck.
But my whole point is that if someone's asking me to do that, I'm not going to be like,
I won't do that.
No, I'm not going to.
I'm not saying, I'm not talking about someone asking you to do that. If they ask you to pronounce your name any kind of way, sure.
Right. And so what are you talking about?
Yeah, do that. I'm talking about how now,
black, white, polka dot.
I was saying, only Italians do people feel comfortable putting on like my buddy is De La Russo. Or you're like, De La Russo. Like you would feel comfortable like adding some stank to it.
You do.
Oh, so you're talking about adding stank, not them asking.
Not them asking. It's just like, I feel like with Italian people, just because it's fun to do.
You're saying Italian people are safe. A safe space for us to.
For whiteys to just put some stank on
it. The meatball mob is going to come for you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, why is that? I don't know. I don't know why.
I don't either, man. I don't.
Hilaria.
Yeah, but keep it up for sure.
Actually, I do like. I mean, if your name's Hillary, that's kind of a basic ass name. You want to throw some stank on it. Some Hilaria.
Is there a more basic name than Hillary?
Hillary's got to be one of the worst names. Hillary.
Hillary's not a strong name.
That's bad.
That's why Hillary Clinton didn't win. It wasn't any about policy. It wasn't about her family. It was like,
it's not the emails. It's not
right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come.
It's the name.
It was the name, dude. You don't want a Hillary.
Who's the coolest? Who is the coolest Hillary?
Change it to Chillery. Chillery would be sick.
Whoa, dude.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm voting for you, bro.
Now someone's rising in the polls.
Now I'm voting for you, bro.
Yes, queen. Yes.
I fucking check by Chillery, dude.
Wait, is there like who's the like coolest Hillary? Is there like a supermodel or like a
Well, the swank is Save the Hillary.
Yeah. As soon as you're
This is true.
Hillary Swank sounds like
the parents knew what they were doing.
That could be a rapper. Like Hillary Swank is kind of a stick MC name.
Well, any name in Swank could be a rapper because the Swank is doing the heavy lifting.
What's her dad's name? I want to know Hillary Swank's dad.
Yeah. Hey, producers, that's a thing.
It's definitely
Chuck Swank,
Michael, Richard, or Steven.
Steven Swank?
If it's for sure Steven, because
Stevie Swank.
Steven's named daughters Hillary.
Maybe it's
that is true.
Tyler
or a Greg or a Jeff.
I bet the name combo of Steven as a dad and Hillary as a.
You're right, Steven Swank. You were
This
right.
is what I do, everybody.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
If you're Steven, you have to name your daughter Hillary.
Wow, dude.
They're like the same animal.
That is so true. God. Wow, Steven Swank.
Should I go?
That's crazy. How did you do that?
Should we wrap this?
It's science.
How did you do that?
I feel like Durs could have. I mean, I think he did guess. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here, but
I did guess, yeah.
Yeah, I do believe that you did, but I also could see you just knowing that.
Yeah, you're kind of a
like at some point you've been like,
I mean, $1 Million Babies.
You're a swank lord.
You've looked it up, but
you're sort of a swank lord.
Wouldn't that be sad? I've looked up dumber, more worthless things in my life.
Yeah,
You know.
absolutely. Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm reading heat sheets from swim meets, guys.
God damn, what does that even mean?
Names are in and out of my life.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, dude. And I don't want to know. So please.
Who cares?
Let's just say my March Madness began today with the NCAA championship swim meet.
March Sadness, bro. That's a terrible sport right there. Kidding me?
Hey, yes, points.
Yes, points.
Points, yes.
That'd be cool if the swim meets were called.
John, I would not want to be your DMs after saying that. They're coming for you, bro.
Who?
They're going to swim up in your DMs.
Who?
I don't know, man. Nobody.
Wait, what's up with the Golden Goggles? When do those go off?
I don't know, man. I haven't been to them for a while.
Wait, why are you asking more swim questions, dude? You said you're like pushing the who cares button, and then you ask more questions.
Well,
I care.
Well, it's like an award show that Durs legit like host. It's fucking cool, dude.
I hosted it.
Yeah.
Once, and then I've been to 2 other and like presented.
That's fucking cool.
That's where I met Kobe.
What is the hosting duties there like?
Met Kobe there.
What is the hosting
It's the
duties
same
there
as anywhere else, dude. It's the same as anywhere else.
It's like the MTV Movie Awards?
You've hosted stuff. Well, what else is like the MTV Movie Awards?
Yeah. Well, what I mean, like, is it
MTV Music Awards?
He's asking if DJ Khaled is there.
Yeah, you go up.
Yeah, is you and your family and friends going to take a weird photo with DJ Khaled there, or
no? Who else? But like we saw, what's her name? Andra Day sang there one year. The fucking Cirque du Soleil. Like there's entertainers who are there. It's usually hosted by a comedian. I think
that's tight.
The year before I did it, Kevin Nealon did it.
That's cool.
Lula has hosted it and been there when I was there.
Oh, weird.
Okay,
it's hilarious who shows up.
Okay, so this is interesting.
Who cares?
No, but I'm like, is it televised? Is it?
I think it probably streams to 10 kids.
Streams, yeah.
But no, it's not televised.
But it's in a big ballroom or something.
Yeah, they do it.
It's in a Carl's Jr.
Is there teleprompters? Do you have to work on a monologue? Like what was that like?
I wrote a monologue. I basically did like stand up, and I did other like shtick where like I came out in a Speedo.
Do you? Well, of course.
And like I signed up for this.
Dang, why have I not seen this? Why have I?
Well, it's not out there.
Do you have your monologue? Do you have your monologue on you? Can you maybe? Do you want to?
Yeah, tattooed on my belly, bro.
Is it on your laptop?
Do I have my monologue? No, I hosted like 6 or 8 years ago.
And you didn't save the file?
So I just threw it away. I don't think I don't.
Can you search your laptop and maybe let's do the monologue?
Well, I can just tell you what I did. I know that I came out in a Speedo and was like, when I signed up for this, they're like, don't worry, we're going to give you a suit. Didn't realize it was going to be a swimsuit. And then like the next beat was that I came out in like a suit where like the pants and the sleeves were super long. And I said I borrowed it from this guy who's like 6'9". Big laugh.
And I have a 9-inch penis.
I love this.
And then you guys are familiar with Rowdy Gaines?
Of course.
Who's like the announcer of all the swimming and stuff. And
I told you, dude.
There it is. He gets like super out of control, calling the races and shit, and like is screaming. And also went viral for like the famous Auburn touchdown.
Todd just pulled up a photo of you hosting this, and
oh my God, look at your body.
yeah, your body
Holy shit.
Looks like it's melting.
Yeah, your body wasn't the best.
It looks like a melted candle, bro.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
your those tits were sagging a little bit.
That's for sure like mid writer's room season, right?
Bro, you look great. You look great. I am so hyped
But
on that.
it wouldn't be funny if I was like jacked.
No, this is way better.
I knew. I was like, this is, and I told everybody, I go, I'm sure you're laughing. This is what you have to look forward to. I know how many calories you guys all ate. Guess what?
There it is.
It doesn't
Your
stop
boobs
when
are
you're done.
huge.
You're gonna have titties
And
like
there's-
these too.
There's the pivot. Smart pivot.
And then I did
Your
a whole
boobs
thing where
are
I was like,
huge.
I wish Rowdy would like, he's so like inspiring and like exciting. Like if I had that in the morning to like call my day, and then I did like Rowdy doing like the alarm went off. Okay, he hit snooze. It goes off again. He's up out of bed. Like, and then I did a whole thing about like brushing his teeth. Like he had to go back and get the molars. He forgot the molars. And like just like whatever.
I told you, dude.
Dude, some
I
people
laugh at
have
it.
the dark carnival.
He's out the door. He's off to work.
Some people
He
have the
did it
dark
again.
carnival of the souls, and some people have the golden goggles, man. We all are
This
just
is
looking
it.
for our people. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it,
Except
man.
no one there's calling each other ninja.
Yeah, no one is saying racist coded words to each
Yeah.
other.
Leave
No
us
one's-
alone. Leave us alone, man. It's not like that. Leave us alone. It's not like that.
And you say us, you've never been,
Whoop whoop.
nor do you listen to their music.
Mhm.
This is the way.
So I think you're a poser, and that maybe that's the worst kind of juggalo. Yikes.
Well, more than
Yikes, Blake.
somebody
Yeah,
who stormed the Capitol.
Juggalo.
Oh, that's passionate. I
Dude,
like
more
that.
than someone that's from the Capitol. They stormed the Capitol. That's what I'm saying. The amount of
And-
juggalos in attendance is
You'd say I'd rather be that than be a poser juggalo?
Would you
Yes.
rather be a juggalo or an Olympic swimmer?
dude, it's all I'm saying is it's sadder. It's sadder to pretend like you're into the juggalos than it is to actually just be into the juggalos.
Sure.
Because then you're like, I think so.
Oh, really? You think? You're saying it's sadder to be one of the juggalo, like the guys.
Bro, you need to leave us alone.
No, I think it's sadder to pretend like you
Oh, yeah,
Blake,
yeah,
like
yeah.
what Blake's doing.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking, actually.
He keeps saying leave us alone, where he's saying like it's us. When I know he's not a real juggalo, but he wears the
Right.
t-shirt. He
Right.
that
us
t-shirt
alone.
is sick. I will say that.
I have one shirt, and a lot of the reason I like it is because A, it's a St. Patrick's Day shirt, and B, it's a flip on the movie Leprechaun, which
Yes.
is a
Yes.
great movie.
Classic.
Yeah, classic.
great
classic
movie.
Now here's a good name, by the way. How do we pronounce the actor who played the leprechaun? Because there's different. We can put some, as Adam says,
is-
stank on it.
Right, which just means,
Throw up the name in the in the chat here, Toddy.
well, it's from Willow, correct?
Yeah, from Willow.
His,
is his
name,
name?
is
Kaya Migosh. You have to go get the bobbins.
Here, let's put it in the chat here so we know.
All right, I got you.
his name is
It's right here. I'm putting it in the chat because I
I know, but I don't want you to tell me because I could get it
will just don't look.
You know, I've been on other podcasts. How quickly names go in the chat? Or
easily.
it's before you even ask for it, it's there. And
Donkey!
yet, we take several minutes, and it's a lot of us going, "I'll do it."
Yeah.
No, you should do it. Hey, man,
lose.
God,
Hey,
we
we're
suck.
a tight ship.
So
It's Warwick Davis.
so see, you're not putting the stank on it.
Well, I
What?
don't know where he's from. Like Warwick,
He's
to me,
English,
is just oh,
which I think is a
Warwick.
Warwick.
Warwick Davis.
it's like Warwick. You don't even
Warwick.
say the second
We say
Warwick.
right.
Warwick Davis, but it's
Right.
Warwick.
Yeah,
Warwick, mate.
Warwick.
Dude, he's such a legend.
How sick is that name? Why did
That
I
name
use
is
that?
fucking
Fuck.
tight as fuck, dude. Is
Yeah,
there
that's
only
a tight
one
as fuck
Warwick in the world? No, there's probably hella Warwick.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch. That seems like a name.
He's the one though.
He is the
What
one.
a legend.
He's
Yeah.
unreal. I mean, Willow.
Now, are we giving him props and flowers? And
We're not giving him flowers.
Yeah.
No, wouldn't.
No flowers, not at all.
is he alive? Because if
Yes.
we talk about him too much, he won't be.
He is alive.
Yeah.
He just got some. I just saw him give an acceptance speech.
But like Harry Potter, And then he had what was the show, like Life's Too Short or whatever, that he did with
was it not
from
Gervais?
Office.
Was it?
Yeah, Ricky Gervais.
What was he in Harry Potter?
Yeah.
He's some little goblin. I
Stop.
don't know. I just see.
No, he's not. That's CGI, dude. Are you talking about Dobbin or whatever?
No, he's not Dobbin. He's another dude.
Yeah, that was Dobby.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
I watched those movies with.
I've actually never seen those movies. I've just seen the first one.
I watched those movies with Chloe during the pandemic because she's
The
like,
Harry
"You haven't seen
Potters?"
them?" Yeah, and I
Yeah.
watched all of them. They're
Mhm.
fucking good, dude. I
Okay.
totally
Gotta
get
watch
it.
'em.
They
Okay.
get better and better. Like the first one is a little kids movie, and then it
Sure.
gets more and more. By the time you're in the third one, you're like, okay, shit, Harry's
So-
gonna fuck some shit up.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Mhm. You just kept saying that and doing this.
Yeah. Rubbing your
Okay.
hands together. Okay.
Chloe's like, "Can you stop doing that?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
My
that's
boy.
I actually can't.
Real potheads, baby. Let's go,
Yeah, I'm
man.
a pothead, baby.
Okay. All right. So he's got a wand now. Okay.
What up, Hermione? What it do, baby boo?
My boy
Yeah.
Harry's about to blast some shit up. What do they call Voldemort? The man you can't mention or some shit? God.
The one who must not be mentioned or something like that. Yeah,
It's dope, dude. I'm hyped. Even though the girl,
that's Kryl to us, the one who must not be mentioned.
Yes. Of course.
he's definitely Voldemort. Hey, if you guys could mock us up as the little Harry Potter kids and then make Kyle
Mhm.
Voldemort and Dobby, that'd be really sick.
Yeah. What do people say? Internet, do what you do.
He who must not be named.
There we
He
go.
who must not be named.
Okie
Kryl.
dokie.
When's the last time you watched Willow, though? Because that movie is fucking sick, dude.
4 years ago
Oh,
with
it's
those
so good.
kids. It's a bummer because the CGI or whatever you want to call it doesn't exactly hold up.
And your kids are like, whack.
What's CGI'd in that again?
Yeah.
What's
kind
it
of.
CGI'd in that again? Is it like the witches like
The-
spells?
No, remember when like those little two things get tossed in the mud and then they like grow exponentially and become like a huge like monster?
Can I
Yeah.
let you
You
guys in
don't?
on a little secret?
You've never seen
Uh,
it.
I don't think I've ever seen
What?
Yeah, that's
it.
okay.
I don't think
What?
I don't
That's
think
all
I
right.
have. I don't think I have.
Dude, I would suggest you see it tonight, dude. Actually, maybe wait for Bo.
Yeah, I wasn't into like nerd shit or dork shit. I was into like cool.
Mhm.
That's the thing. Fantasy movies
Bullshit.
back then.
Yeah.
But Val Kilmer's in there fucking, dude.
Val Kilmer is
I might
fucking
be
He-
turning around on it.
He's in a cage and,
And
then
I'm
they let him
in.
out of the cage.
And I'm back.
dude. Fantasy movies.
Val Kilmer's great.
Oh, he's great. The main
so
bad
is-
guy with the skull.
Warwick
Not the
Davis
main
is
bad
great.
guy, but the secondary bad guy with the skull.
I also didn't. I think I maybe saw Labyrinth like one time. Like that one wasn't a good one.
Okay, well that has a
And
lot
it
of
didn't make you like
change your
bi-curious.
It didn't. I
Well,
didn't.
laugh. I can't laugh. Too horny.
Right.
That's kind of nasty. It's
Yeah.
not how
I'm a
I feel.
nasty dude.
By the way, and what's her name didn't make you go like, I think I'm gonna
Well,
watch Labyrinth again.
Dude,
Jennifer
Jennifer Connelly,
Connelly?
yeah, did something to me for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like
Woof.
Bowie Connelly has
Bowie's
name a better
dick.
duo. I'll wait.
Bowie's dick in Labyrinth is on display.
Hey, Todd, can you throw up some Jennifer Connelly photos here in the chat? I wouldn't mind looking at Jennifer Connelly.
And we lost him.
Well, not from the Labyrinth. She's definitely like 14 in that movie, but
Maybe. Well, you could still.
Who's to say?
I mean, look at her and be like, "This, my 14-year-old self was in love with her."
that's true.
Or we were probably younger than that. We were.
Is that how it works?
I mean, look at like here she is as
Uh,
an adult woman.
she's beautiful.
which- stunning.
She has great eyebrows.
it is crazy.
Stunning.
Like when they put her in the new Top Gun,
She's such a rocker, dude.
I was like, reporting for duty.
Okay.
Stunning.
Wow, dude.
But like, who else could you put in that?
Chapel Roan.
Well, what's crazy is you just Google her
It's
name
out of control, bro.
and look at images. She hasn't taken a bad photo. You look up
I
any
know,
of our
dude.
names.
Oh God.
I mean, we're all over the place, dude. My head is like
Oh God.
I haven't taken a good photo.
is like do.
It's bad.
It's 3 sizes up, 3 sizes down.
Oh yeah.
Stunningly beautiful person.
Wait, this is crazy because like Do you guys have this? I don't know if this is like a.
Leave it to Isaac to post the 13-year-old photos of her.
Oh boy.
Oh, God, Isaac, you sick fuck.
Do you guys have this? I don't know what you would call like a syndrome or whatever, but like do you assume that like the women you grew up like watching that you were like, oh my God, that's a woman, she's beautiful.
Jennifer Connelly.
Do you assume that they're taller than you in a weird way?
Oh, dude.
Punk rock, getting radical.
I just had this exact. I did this thing. Okay. I had this small part in this Boots Boots Riley movie.
Oh yes.
With Demi Moore. And did I talk about this on the podcast?
The Substance.
And I don't think
we
haven't
covered it yet.
And Demi Moore. I'm excited. It's Demi Moore. How cool is that? And she is
Turns out Demi less.
So much smaller than I thought.
Yes,
she was.
points.
She's like 5'5" or 5'4" or something. Like she's a small.
I've always thought of her as like a gigantic woman.
Like a tall, because
statuesque.
She carries herself she's so strong in every film. She's never weak.
Right. And I'm looking at a picture of Jennifer Connelly next to her husband. And I don't know if her husband's 6'8", but she looks tiny. Even her head is small.
It's Joel Embiid is her husband?
No, it's Paul Bettany, who's like
a
formidable English actor, mate.
How tall is you know what? This is something I'm just gonna.
Is Jay Cons?
She is our best. I think she's our best.
Yeah, Jay Cantin's. Yeah, she rocks. She needs.
And by the way, like
ass to
she's
ass.
5'7", so she is
okay,
actually
so she's not small.
tall.
So he is 6'5" then.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Paul Bettany.
Well, can we get a Paul Bettany height check for me? It's a tall guy thing.
And while we're at it, can we look at how tall is Warwick as well? Just in comparison, that would be cool. I would like to know how tall Warwick is.
Yeah, do you know he's 3 feet tall, homie? What do you?
I don't know that. What if he's 5'5"? What if he's as tall as Connelly?
He isn't. He's a small person. That's literally his
world famous.
Yeah, it's 3'6", dude.
3'6" Mafia.
And we're not talking meters here.
Allegedly.
He's 3'6", baby. I knew it. He's huge.
He's 6'3".
I knew he's way taller.
Oh, no, Jennifer. This says Jennifer Connelly is 5'5". Well, who knows?
What the hell?
Knows? Anyway, that's not tall.
You want to see it?
I just looked up her height and it said 5'7", but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, guys, actors, much of Hollywood is short. They're shorter people.
When you see a tall one, like
Dolph.
I'm so bad with names. Australian actress, Oscar winner, used to be married to Tom
Tilda
Cruise.
Swinton.
No. The one, the like fucking red hair.
Chapel Roan.
The most like famous actress.
Oh, you're talking about Tom Cruise's
Nicole Kidman?
ex.
Nicole Kidman. Thank you, Nicole Kidman.
Well, she hasn't had red hair in like 2 decades, but yeah, Nicole Kidman.
Hey, I said red hair. What'd you do? You fucking named her. Moving on.
Todd spelled it Nicole.
Well, I read it. Todd put it in the chat.
So you can read it now. Good for you. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I saw her in person at a party and was like, holy shit. And Blake, what's her name? Taylor Swift.
Lively.
Super tall.
Yeah, Taylor Swift is very tall.
Oh, she's known to be.
I know, but that's just a shocker when you see him and you go, can I fucking fight these? Can I take them down?
Now, do you like that? You are
Push comes to shove.
As a tall man, are you like, this is good? She's more my size. This is.
This is a running joke about if I like kiss my wife on the stairs and she's higher than me. I'm like, God, I wish you were this tall. She's like, if she's like 6'6" over me, I'm like,
You said this is a running joke.
and I look up into her eyes. Yeah, I do it like, I don't know, twice a year where I'm like, God, I wish you were this big. You could just hold me. She's like, stop. Don't do this. So that's
Blake,
how we
is that a thing
Very
for you?
shagadelic.
I've dated a girl. She wasn't taller than me. She was like 5'7", but we were like about the same size. And then when she would wear heels, she would tower over me because women in heels are just giants.
Yeah, it adds a couple
to you.
Yeah, and I didn't dislike it, but it wasn't like I've never like looked at a tall woman and I'm like,
yeah,
that's it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
now unless you had a CrossFit body, in which case
I don't know. Angel Reese.
I really like Candace Parker. She's so freaking cute, dude.
She might not be interested, but
Yeah, that's okay.
I think-
We're talking, we're talking.
Yeah, Angel Reese. Angel Reese showed up at some NBA game
What is going on with her, dude?
in like some jean shorts.
Alrighty then.
She is.
And I was like, there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
Points. Points.
Yes, points.
That has to have been said a million times on Twitter.
Oh boy. It's all good, clean fun. We're all just
If
that's happened a million times to her. Some dude's just going down and he looks up and just goes, there's no wrong way to eat Reese's. She's like, actually, you're doing it wrong.
You're completely off. You're
Yeah.
licking my butthole. Sorry, maybe.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Yep, Blake, that's not it. Yeah. that's
Goodbye.
different. Yeah.
You were so dumb.
Oh man, she's
yeah.
one of my favorite basketball players, though. I think that's cool as hell, dude.
You can see Juju Watkins got injured.
I know, I'm bummed about that. She's also tight.
That was I picked USC to go all the way, so I don't know about that now.
March Madness is in full effect, dude.
I know I already talked about it. Swimming. We're going.
So
March Sadness.
the
Texas got it.
women's March Madness happens a little bit before the men's, or it's at the same damn.
No, it happens at the same time, which is crazy.
That's wild. That's wild.
I thought they changed that because people were all like pissed about it or something.
I don't know. I tried to like be all like knowing shit and said it at a party the other day when we're watching March Madness, and I'm like, no, it happens next weekend, and someone was like, no, it doesn't, and I was like, oh,
Okay.
because
Shut
when
up,
it comes
bitch!
to when it comes to swimming, they're weeks
Oh
apart.
god. Oh god.
One's 1 week, the other's the other.
Oh god. But I feel like I
there's
mean,
not
of
enough
course,
pools.
now, especially now that Juju's out, like since Caitlin Clark's not in NCAA anymore, like that rivalry was really making people like that.
What do you mean she's not in the NCAA?
She's in the WNBA
She's a
now.
WNBA.
Oh, that's right. That
Yeah,
is
she's
right.
on Indiana. So I don't feel like people have really been tuned. I also don't feel like March Madness men's has been that. Like I haven't heard that much about it, to be honest.
Well, there hasn't been that many. Well, this is going to come out and it's
Upsets.
going to be like done. So
Yeah, it's over. It's
but-
over.
Right. Yeah.
it's over.
I'm
People
pissed
will be
now.
bored.
Mhm.
But there hasn't been that many big upsets or like buzzer beater moments. So
Yeah.
that's when it gets crazy.
There were a few nail biter games that were fun. Wisconsin, God fucking.
You guys
damn it,
got- you guys
BYU,
got-
We got.
Creighton
Damn.
got first
Creighton.
round.
Big Creighton. There wasn't a lot of like weird California representation. I like it when
No.
like Long
Be more
Beach,
specific, please.
like when Long
Okay.
Beach sneaks in there. I love that shit.
Right, or Fresno.
Oh, love that shit.
I think Fresno's usually good,
Yeah, but
Right.
this year it was just like San Diego, and I think
and that's not crazy enough for you.
no, that's too
That's too
common.
mainstream for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're looking for
Yeah.
the insane clown posse
Yeah.
of basketball teams to sneak in.
Yes, points.
Okay. I like this. So, what would
Yeah.
be the IC? What is the ICP
Yeah.
yeah. I want Shaggy 2 Dope University.
of California? And you can't say Rancho Cucamonga.
You want like the Cerritos Auto Mall Square
Yeah.
basketball team to sneak
Yeah.
Oh,
into.
is it Placentia,
you
What the
want-
hell is that?
which is a real place?
What the hell is that?
You've never heard that?
That's
No.
a place in California.
Huh? No, it'd
Yeah.
probably be like
And when you get there, they say Placentia here.
that's crazy.
Who
Maybe
sent
like-
you to Placentia?
Who
Maybe-
Placentia? Placentia.
Oh, I get what you're saying now. Here you go.
Yes, points.
Maybe
right.
like UC Irvine or something, or Northridge. What if Northridge was in it?
Northridge. I feel like they
Yeah.
have, haven't they?
The Quakes.
But that's the ICP for you.
Yeah, definitely Northridge. Hell yeah.
Dude, there's way more deeper cuts than Northridge.
yeah. Yeah. And you act like you're so Californian, dude. And yet you just say Northridge, dude.
No, it's more. I don't know schools. I don't know any colleges. I'm like blown away.
Well, just name a town. It's like the can't be Rancho Cucamonga.
So Isaac is saying this is the
Northridge-
first time San Diego has made the tournament ever.
That's no.
So-
That can't be possible.
But that's not very ICP.
That can't be
didn't
possible.
Kawhi Leonard play for San Diego?
There's a few San Diego colleges, right? There's two, right?
Yeah, UCSD, and then there's
S.
well, the
D-
State University also. there.
San Diego.
Yes,
State,
sir.
yeah.
Wow, we're really collegiate guys.
I got to look up California universities and colleges
Okay, I like this.
because there's some that are.
So here's a question: are you guys when your kids are college age, are you gonna want them to stay in
with them?
California, or are you gonna say fly, little birdie, fly,
Um,
and go out of state somewhere cool?
I like the idea of going out of state and going somewhere cool to like experience a different culture.
Yeah,
But I
think so,
also like
too.
cheap college at a good
Yeah.
school. There's so many good schools in California.
there are great schools in
Yeah.
California.
Mhm.
There's a lot of cool
Yeah, but
places
then
you
you're
could end up.
all like like you don't want it to be too Californian. Then you're Isaac, and then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then when you go
God.
to another place,
Worst case scenario. We're talking about worst case scenarios now.
When you put it that way.
yeah, worst case scenario, then you're Isaac, and then you go.
Put it that way.
Remember how? I mean, you guys know you've traveled with a guy. When you go somewhere, he's like,
Yeah.
I mean, this is crazy. It's like snowing. And you're like, yeah, dude, it's February.
Punk rock, getting
and
radical.
we're
It
in-
happens. Yeah. Yeah.
We're in Milwaukee or wherever, and
Yeah.
he's like,
Right.
yeah, it's just wild because it doesn't snow in Southern California. And you're like, yeah, well, it does in the mountains. He's like, yeah, no, I know. It's like,
You're not-
what's
we're not
cool
allowed
about
there.
California? And you're like, shut up, dude. We're fucking somewhere else right now. Just,
Punk rock, getting
just be
radical.
somewhere else.
Actually, I wouldn't mind if that was my kid.
Azusa Pacific University. Like there's some cuts.
Azusa. Where is Azusa?
Not telling.
Damn,
Not telling.
That sucks. That sucks for you.
that sucks. I'm gonna have to Google that.
The
shit.
Channel Islands, bruh.
Where would you guys want to send your kids? I want my kid to be LSU. That's where I'm like,
LSU.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean,
yeah, just
And what are they doing at LSU?
in Baton Rouge.
partying, dude. Just
Yeah.
partying. Yeah,
Yeah.
just fucking hanging outside by the shack statue. Just
Mhm.
drinking in there's a place called Tigerland. Well, we shot the first two Pitch Perfect in Baton Rouge. So
Mhm.
the first one,
Mhm.
especially, I was there the whole time. And they have this place called Tigerland, which Blake has been to,
Yes.
and it's basically a
Very
gravel
fun.
pit with like 5 bars around the outside of it, and you park in the gravel pit, and it's mayhem.
Right. When
Yes.
the bars let out, is it just
It's
bananas?
fucking wild, and it's
Yeah.
so fun. And I'm like, oh, if like this, what a great college experience this probably is.
I think you're describing half of colleges.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
that's
know,
And
look, it
Madison
has
had the
that.
same thing. Like there's like these 6 corners.
It has that Louisiana.
Well, Madison's a good college town. What's great
Yeah.
about doing stand up is I got to visit a lot of these college towns.
Yeah.
You know, but like Penn State, that's like Happy Valley. That's a great college town. I'm like,
Is it College Station? What do they call that?
College
Am I wrong?
Station. Yeah, that's a totally different place. That's
What's that? That's like the zone they.
Isn't College Station what they call Penn State? Am I crazy?
no. Happy Valley is
So I'm crazy.
Penn State. College Station.
College
is
Station's Texas A&M.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh shit,
I think that's what
dude.
dude, I'd be down for that.
Hey Todd, I think that's what I said. Or Isaac, I said that.
I'd say, yeah, it'd be cool to like be a Longhorn. I always wanted to.
Well, it really depends on how smart your kid is. Because if they're too smart, then you're like, you got to go to one of these nerd schools, and that'll be fun. But it'll probably help you get a better job and yada yada yada.
Wait, what? Maybe you guys know this. You guys surprised me with some of your knowledge. What's the partiest nerd school?
Oh, that's a
Partiest nerd school.
Yeah, where like it's like a really you get a great education, but you rage on.
Dartmouth is known to be
Dartmouth.
like a shithole throwdown town for
Yeah.
smart kids.
Yeah, I
Give
think
me a hell
Dartmouth.
yeah!
That was or Cornell is not. Cornell, like everyone commits suicide there. That's like
Okay.
they're-
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've played Cornell a couple times, and you drive across this bridge, and every time you drive across it, they tell you like, yeah, this is the bridge that kids commit suicide and
Mhm.
jump off
Oh.
of, and you're like,
Mhm.
oh, that's really really sad.
Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
bummer.
Yeah,
Is it because of like the pressure of grades and stuff, or
I think so.
does the weather
yeah.
suck?
And you're in the middle of nowhere and it's miserable.
The weather does suck, and yeah,
Damn, that
So don't-
sucks.
yeah. So and please invite me to do stand up there again, but
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Don't
yeah,
go to school.
Your opening 10 minutes is going to be about that bridge.
Seems like it
Okey-dokey.
wouldn't be the best party school to go to.
Right.
And Penn
right.
State's
That's-
Michigan is a smart school.
Is it?
Michigan is a smart school, but
Yeah.
you know
Is
what their
it?
whole thing is?
Uh-huh.
It's very Greek. There's not many bars. I've been there to Ann Arbor.
By Greek, you mean it's very like a frat.
fraternity, so you
Yeah.
kind of have to be in one.
We're talking Wolverines, right?
That's right.
Correct.
Oh, dude, but
There's
they
just
are
not
sick.
much. There's not many bars. You know.
No, you need a lot of bars.
Think of all the cool Wolverine shirts you could wear.
I know. When I was a kid, I wanted to go there, and then turns out their swim team's a little too fast.
Think of all those ICP Wolverine shirts, because ICP is from Michigan, so
Dude,
Blake would really
yes, they're
No,
Detroit,
they're
bro.
Detroit,
Come
yeah.
on. Hell yeah, dude. I'm in.
Oh yeah, but this is Blake is
Okay.
fully in, dude. I'm so excited for you.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I found my school.
Smartest party school. This is a great question. By the way,
Wow, thank
everyone
you.
who went to a smart school out there who's like,
I know what it
my
is.
school is crazy. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It's Berkeley,
Yeah,
bro.
it wasn't.
It's
I grew up-
Berkeley.
I grew up
It's
in
not-
Evanston, where Northwestern University is.
Mhm.
It's so tame.
Yeah,
So
super
quiet,
tame,
so sleepy.
quiet. They like invented prohibition there in Evanston. It
What
was
the hell?
yeah, it was
Yeah, this is true. Look at you.
What the hell? How are you guys so smart today?
Yeah, why do you know about my town?
Fuck yeah, dude.
We talked about this?
yeah, I've played there before. I've done stand up there.
And you just absorb knowledge everywhere you go. I love that.
Well, yeah, it's like they have weird liquor rules there.
You
that you just
learn?
absorb knowledge.
That's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, you know, you go to the town, you kind of learn a few things about said towns, but
That's
Adam knows
awesome.
Adam knows every town's alcohol restriction.
alcohol.
So liquor
You
stores
know,
close at 9, so I need to get there before.
Well,
that.
it
Wait,
is
thank
it
you.
is a thing, because a lot of times you like can't buy booze after the show, and you're like, what the fuck are
That
we
This is
doing
in
here?
Madison, Wisconsin. You
Mhm.
can't buy after 9, and you can't buy on Sunday, I think.
Yeah,
So like at 8:55, kids be hauling ass down the street to get to the store.
Balls to the wall.
mm-hmm.
And you're like, I worked at a liquor store. I'm standing by the door, like locking it in front of people who got there like a second after 9. I'm
Dude,
like,
you were that guy.
sorry. Well,
Sorry, bud.
you mean I was an employee somewhere? Yeah, I was that guy.
I'm still
that
gonna
guy,
send
pal.
it.
You were that guy, pal.
Why don't you go eat somebody's French fries, bitch?
What? Stop bringing
Um,
up old episodes, bro.
That's the law. I don't know what to tell you. That's the law.
I will say
Okay,
that clip,
cop,
dude, that
cop.
clip,
Yeah.
the French fry clip, when we were talking about, I loved it, dude, because you backtracked so fast, Blake. We were like, if you're a delivery person and you eat out of their food, you're a
Mhm.
scumbag. And Blake is like, that's the cardinal rule. You don't do that. You're a fucking scumbag.
Freaking see ya.
Well, no, I go, are you a scumbag or just a person? And this is what people do. And Blake
What did I say?
leaned in and said scumbag. And then you're like, wow.
You're like, you're such a scumbag. Oh, you're disgusting. That's the cardinal rule. You don't do that. And then we were like, yeah, French fries. And you're like, well, French fries, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
If they're French fries, then yeah.
Well, that one, look, I don't think I ever did it as a delivery driver. I was probably,
You said you did.
You condoned it.
I was spinning. It's good radio. I was spinning a web. I don't
The
think I
podcast.
did that. I don't think I
Oh, so
actually
you
ever
lie?
did that.
Yeah.
You
I
just
probably lied.
do lies?
I probably lied a little bit.
Wait, Adam, he thinks this is radio.
I'm still gonna send it.
I might have ate a fry. Maybe. Fries seem.
Okay, so now are you lying now? I see. I can't tell with you anymore.
Look, I can't remember if I ate a fry or 2 fries from an order. I don't think I would do that, but you never know. I might have been really hungry.
Well, why don't you fucking think about it and we'll wait?
Yeah, I guess you don't retain knowledge or whatever the hell we just said.
He doesn't go anywhere and learn.
I
me neither.
don't. I don't. I can't.
Yeah, he doesn't leave California, man.
I sit in my hotel room and watch movies I've already seen.
Willow. If you haven't seen Willow,
Willow?
please watch Willow. It's so good, dude. Fantasy
cool.
movies,
Mad Mardigan.
The 90s.
fantasy movies from the 80s and the 90s are so
Mhm.
pure. They're so incredible. Like the locations are off the chain. The costumes are off the chain.
Is this a deep cut? Did you guys ever watch Ewoks Battle for Endor?
Hell yeah, dude. Of course.
I had that shit on rotation, and whenever I bring it up, people are like, "Don't know what you're talking
Wasn't
about."
the main
do
Ewok's
not know.
name Wicket?
Yes,
Yes. It's off
or
the
it was,
chain.
or the
dude.
girl's name was.
I
can't
think the
remember.
girl's name was.
And I thought she was.
I don't even really know what the Ewoks are. They're like little bear people or something.
Yeah, and by the way, bring it back. I believe Warwick Davis.
Yep.
Was,
he was Wicket.
yeah.
Yes. He was.
This dude is in our DNA in ways we don't even know.
No flowers. No
Dude,
flowers.
We're talking about him too much. The guy's done.
No, no,
This
he's
sucks.
immortal.
What?
He's immortal.
You killed him. You've killed him.
He's immortal.
No, stop this. Stop this. He's been in every Star Wars movie?
He's been in every Star Wars movie. Was he inside of R2-D2? Adam, that's the little robot that rolled.
Yeah, I know what
Okay.
that one is. I've seen
Okay.
those movies once.
Okay. I love that shit, man. I love that.
All right. That's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
How much?
That's kinda
How
cool.
long have we been on? Has anybody? Oh my god, you guys!
What?
Never hit record.
I'm living in a nightmare.
Are you serious, dude?
That's
Never hit
okay.
record.
Can we use my audio?
Can we use anything?
I think we can use it. Yeah, I think we can use it.
God, it's going to sound like you're in a tin can. We got to get better.
But I'm going to ask the producers if I should even hit record now, or just wait for the next episode we're doing.
You can hit record now. Todd is like, please hit record.
Does that mean all the ads we did? God.
You had one job.
You had-
No, it's
Oh, he's
well,
gonna
you
stick
guys
around
heard
and do those ads.
Dartmouth mother. What is it? Dartmouth? What is
it.
it?
Dartmouth. We have Zoom
Dartmouth.
back up. Thank you, producer Anna.
Thank you.
World renowned
God.
producer Anna.
Thank you, God.
Thank
All right,
you,
I'm
God.
recording now.
Oh my God! Thank you, God! Okay, let's go.
Okay, well, that feels like a good stopping place.
Better late than never. Any takebacks, whoopsie daisies, or bonehead maneuvers?
Any takebacks, whoopsie daisies, whoopsie doos,
Oh.
whoopsie don'ts.
I'm sorry to production for not hitting record.
That really sucked, dude.
Yeah, that's a huge take.
Blake, I would like to give a shout out to the Insane Clown Posse on behalf
Thank
of
you.
Blake.
mhm.
Thank you.
Your number one poser. He acts like he's involved when he's not.
You know, the inclusive thing I will give to them.
And that's sadder. And that's sadder.
I have
I'll give them the inclusive thing. I do feel like you're seeing a lot of people helping people who can't walk at
okay.
places like that. You know,
Okay,
like
thank you.
like people who are in wheelchairs who then it's like it's too muddy. I can't
Differently
get through.
abled.
And so like
I do think that. And
the able-bodied people pick up the people who
it's not because they've had an injury or a fall. It's because they're
Obese.
too large to walk and stand.
I'm willing to say that
Your boobs are huge.
Adam is right about that. And
Yeah.
also there are people with limited medical
Mental.
no, just
faculties.
like
I
no.
Stop talking about us like that.
And you know what, Adam, I'm willing to go with you also on that, but also just people who can't really get the highest medical assistance who deal
Okay.
with certain things day to day,
Mhm.
and they go to
Life.
the Carnival of Souls
Dark Carnival.
and
of Souls.
Dark Carnival of Souls,
I'm living in a nightmare.
and ironically, it brightens up their day.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I might not listen to, the whole catalog of the ICP record label, Psychopathic Records.
You might not, or you don't.
I
Yeah.
don't. I don't. I've got there's some tracks
Who's
I
to say?
do like. Great Malenko is off the chain.
Great
They've-
Malenko is
Is that the first song on that one album?
great.
Right.
Malenko.
It's the first song on that one album, right?
I think so.
So you kind of have to have heard it. Go ahead.
Homies, that's a good one too.
That
Their
is a
merch
jam.
is off the chain. Here's what I'll say.
Their merch is off the chain.
It is. They have great merch. Here's what I'll say. I would love to attend the Gark.
Oh boy.
I would love to attend the Dark Carnival of Souls.
Gark Funkel and Oates.
I think that it would unironically be a very good time. I think I would have a great time. I think people would treat me well. I think they'd be very accepting because we're
Sure.
a family. Whoop whoop. So like I'm not ashamed to say I could see myself becoming a juggalo at some point in life
Right.
after the kids go off
Wow.
to college.
Honey,
That's your that's your retirement, dude.
what if we went to the Dark Carnival? Right.
That's your retirement. Like some people get into like traveling or they buy an RV and see the country. You're gonna become
He's
a
seeing the
juggalo.
country. He's seeing the country all right.
The girls, they're at Michigan. They're Wolverines and daddy's right on the outskirts,
Yeah.
just at the carnival.
Yeah.
He's getting a real education. I
Mhm.
could be a mud wrestler there.
Yeah, you could. You could do all kinds of things.
There's no doubt in my mind you could.
Thanks, man.
That seems like most of the only thing you can do there.
Yeah, pretty much.
What drugs are they doing there? All of them?
Oh, whippets for sure.
Yeah, no, they're
Is that
doing
number
like
one?
what's they're making toilet wine.
Jankum.
Jankum.
They're doing
I just want to
jankum.
party.
It's probably a lot of galaxy gas. A lot
Yeah,
of that. Yeah, it's probably
Okay.
a lot of that and weed.
yeah, and methamphetamine. Yeah,
Right.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I think weed is kind of just automatic.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Smoke weed
Or is there-
every day.
Is there, Blake, you would know, Blake. Let me ask you, since
What?
you're the resident poser.
Juggalo. Yeah.
Is there a straight edge faction of Juggalos? There's gotta be, right?
There has to be. Actually, I do not know that, and that is actually
Or is this, or do they not make it out?
that's actually a very intriguing question to me. I know there's like Christian juggalos, but I don't know
Oh.
if that equals straight edge juggalos.
How many Jewish
Juggalos?
Juggalos?
Juggalos.
Is it
Jugalos.
is it
Uh,
Juggalos?
Yes, points.
Pretty
I
good.
feel 0%. I feel like it seems like and it's not Christian, but it's
Right.
more not Jewish.
It's pagan.
It's yes.
Very pagan.
Is it pagan? And what
Absolutely.
does pagan mean? Because people throw it around and I have no idea what it means.
That's like when you celebrate all the holidays that Christianity does, but it's like before like Jesus took the wheel. So it's like
oh,
like
shit.
like
So it's
real
like it's like old school.
So it's like witchcraft type.
Yeah.
Wait, but I'm sorry. Was there Christianity before Jesus? I don't understand.
yeah.
Yeah, there was no Christmas before.
Well, no, not Christianity, but there was
Well, hang on,
Well-
Adam. What do you think? There was
Yeah.
Christmas before Jesus? You know that Christmas is his birthday.
No, I'm saying there was no Christmas before Jesus.
That's what
There
I'm
was-
getting at.
Yes, there was no Christmas. There was no Easter.
correct. Yes, that's what Judaism is. It's
But
it's-
so you are like they celebrate all the holidays, but from
Right.
before Jesus. You're
because
just-
yes, dude, those holidays existed and then they slotted Jesus in there.
name these holidays. I don't even know what these holidays
Like
are.
Easter. Easter was a pagan holiday. Yes.
But then they just remixed it and were like, it's about this dude who came out the cave again.
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
Oh wow.
Another one.
I'm trusting one of my dumbest friends to teach us this.
I think so. I could be 100% wrong. I could be 100% wrong. But I do think
Oh,
that
wow.
like
Did you pick this up on the road?
no, that's why all the like all the little baby chickens and like rabbits and stuff, it's all about like a spring revival. It's like a pagan holiday. I believe it's an old holiday before the
From the
influence
before
of
times.
So the
Yeah.
Cadbury egg,
egg.
the rabbit that lays the egg is real?
Yes. I hope I'm so wrong on all
Okay.
of this.
Dude, I love that the Cadbury commercial, they've just kept the same commercial from the
For
80s.
100 years, dude.
Where
I
it's like
it.
the
It comes
lion
on, it's
going,
all-
"Bark."
it's the lion with the bunny ears going like, "Rawr."
Perfect.
Great commercial. That one and the Corona one with the palm tree and the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Where somebody's whistling.
Not going anywhere.
I like
Some Christmas
just
joint?
keep those forever. When
Yeah.
it's a banger, you don't
Yeah.
have to mix it up. Just run
Well,
that one
no.
back.
Why were
Yeah.
they running back the Geico commercial with the guys like, does a pig whatever? And then there's like the pig like screaming out the window of a car from like 2000 or 1999, this commercial. Because it's an actor who was in some like Ed Burns indie movie from back in the day who I thought was good and never saw again really. And now they're blasting that commercial. And I'm like, what happened to that dude?
I don't
Where's
know
that
that
dude?
one.
We are a baby. It's work.
Not
All right.
familiar.
I'll put it.
Juggalos in recovery. This
There you
is
go.
yeah. Welcome to Juggalos in Recovery.
Do we get him on the cruise?
We're healing community and transformation
That's so dope.
converge. Our mission is clear. We are dedicated to supporting individuals in their journey to mental and emotional recovery from trauma, empowering them to
Look at
overcome addiction and lead fulfilling lives.
Legend Valley. Whoop,
Look at this.
whoop.
Stop being afraid of yourself. Dude,
Oh.
that speaks to me.
Don't tell me
bro.
what to do.
That's fucking cool.
That
And
picture's
everyone's just
sick.
out there just pounding Fago. Wow.
Mhm.
This
Yeah.
is
This is
filthy,
fucking
dude.
cool, dude.
This is disgusting. I love
It's
it.
fucking cool.
I
dude.
love it for them. For me, this is my biggest nightmare, but I love it. This is cool for them.
I'm in.
Okay, let's go.
Me and Kyle. We're
I figured there had to be like a little section of Juggalos. By the way, this website,
off the chain.
so good. It's like the one from our sketch group 30 years ago.
Yeah, they haven't updated.
That's okay.
This looks good.
All right.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
Adam, take that call. And this was another episode.
Dude, my doctor keeps calling me. I don't know. I might have AIDS or something.
Well, that might be
another
important.
episode of
This is important.
Yeah.